Drowning, The Island Saga, Book 1 by Darryl Linington. Chapter 1. Whispers in the Envelope. The darkness closed in like a vice, suffocating, pressing tighter than any wave could. Cold seeped into his body, numbing his limbs, and for a moment it felt as though death had already claimed him. But then something snapped. His soul was yanked violently back into his body, forced to endure the agony of life once more. David Rowning was a journalist with a knack for seeking the truth, even if that truth was more dangerous than anyone could fathom. His career had led him to the edge of reason, confronting the supernatural in ways most would dismiss as fantasy. But David knew better. He had seen too much, and experienced things that could not be ignored. And now, something was about to happen that would challenge everything he thought he knew. It started with a letter. January 7, 2022. The day was as ordinary as any other, until an anonymous letter arrived at his desk. David hadn't bothered with it at first. He was too busy with the chaos of papers and unreturned calls. But then Nancy Colwright, his editor, hovered over him. Her disapproving gaze made it clear that he wasn't going to escape this one. "Open it, Mr. Rowning," she said, her voice sharp. David took a deliberate swig from his coffee cup, the smoky bite of bourbon grounding him, an old habit he couldn't shake, especially when things felt off. "In due time, you old hag." Nancy sighed, shaking her head as she crossed her arms. Her figure loomed over him like a specter, pasta stains smeared across her mouth. The sight almost made him gag, but he grinned anyway. "Drinking again, huh?" she muttered. "And you've been overindulging," David mumbled, his tone low. Before he could protest, Nancy snatched the letter, her hands greasy and grimy from whatever she had been eating. "If you don't open it, I will," she declared, trying to tear into the envelope. David acted quickly, snatching the letter from her grasp before it could be tainted by whatever was clinging to her fingers. Once he had it in hand, an unsettling energy radiated from the envelope. David couldn't explain it, but it felt tempting, like something just beyond his comprehension. Ignoring Nancy's judgmental stare, David carefully unfolded the letter, revealing strange symbols and an invitation to a destination named the Island. The symbols danced like flame on the parchment, teasing the edges of his sanity as though whispering secrets only he could hear. Nancy leaned over, her eyes narrowing. "What does it say?" "It's an invitation," David replied, his voice quieter now. "To a gathering on the island." "A gathering?" Nancy's eyebrows shot up.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?